Tiffany, just when did you find out about being named preseason player of the year, and how do you feel about it?
Actually, no one told me yet that I was.
Well, you are. Congratulations. You're a preseason player
So
of the
thank
year.
you for that information. But I mean, it's a good feeling to know that people hold me to that standard. I'm embracing it. Not really trying to put pressure on myself or anything. I'm just gonna, take what the season gives us.
After winning it last year, did you expect to be named it? Had it even crossed your mind?
Not really. I'm just going to the season with an open mind, with the one goal. I'm not really worried about, awards. At the end of the day, if we do what we need to do, the awards will come. So.
To both of you, is it a little bit different this year coming here, as the favorites compared to last year?
For me, it is different because last year we weren't in this position when I came into media day. So it's different, kind of being in the opposite position, but not in a bad way. It's really refreshing to know, that this is what people think, and this is the expectations we have. So, but at the end of the day, it's just expectations. It's just thoughts. It's just preseason rankings. And one thing that you can say is the past couple of years, the final rankings haven't matched up with the preseason rankings. So we wanna hold our part of that and make sure it matches up this year and do what we have to do.
Aleighsa, how easy is it to have a team with this much expectation on it, and then trying to carry that through 35, 40 games?
I wouldn't say it's easy. I think we're gonna have our fair share of bad days and everything like that, just like every other team. It's a matter of how inside our circle we remain tight, and like she said, remaining as one. That's our goal. That's our theme. And even when times get tough, we got to find our way to fight through it, because it's not going to be all easy. Nothing is going to be handed to us, and if anything, we have an even bigger target on our back than what we've ever had before. So we just got to make sure that we keep everybody together, keep everybody within our circle, and just stay focused on our game plan and the task at hand.
This one too, you came to South Carolina for years like this, where the whole league is looking at you as sort of the benchmark for your conference.
Yes, that's probably one of the reasons why I chose to come to South Carolina, because I knew Coach Staley and what she had in mind for this program, and I just wanted to be a part of that.
How's your relationship been with the younger girls coming in, All-Americans, done All-Americans, and the hype, and how have you been?
They've been good relationships. We're just kind of trying to get them as used to what they're about to face as possible. This is new for all of us. Just kind of the expectations coming into this year. All the hype, all the talk. So the same way it's new for them, it's new for us as well. So, we're kind of just trying to keep everybody grounded, because at the end of the day, they're still freshmen. They're going to have their days. They're going to have their moments. So it's on us to just make sure we're there for them, to get them through those days and their moments, because we need them the same way they need us. It's an inverse relationship, so we just got to make sure everybody stays on the same page.
Tiffany, how involved were you in the recruitment of Tatari?
It wasn't like I was calling her and texting her every day. I would just tell her, it's her decision, basically. I just gave her, the goods and the bad of South Carolina. At the end of the day, it was her decision to come here. I didn't really bait her into come to South Carolina. But I think previous relationship, her being my teammate in high school, probably did have some kind of leeway towards her making this decision. But at the end of the day, it was her and her parents' choice.
Do you think that's helped ease her transition into the program at all?
I think so. I just made her more comfortable, just because she knew it was somebody on this team that she had a prior relationship with. So it just made her transition kind of a little bit more easier than some of the other freshmen that probably didn't know all of us before they got here.
What do you guys think makes South Carolina so attractive to recruits in the Carolinas, and specifically Charlotte recently?
I would say just the distance. It's further enough, it's far enough, and it's close enough where your parents can actually come and watch you play basketball. And the coaching staff, I think, is a huge part of a lot of people's decision to come to South Carolina.
And growing up, you watched Don play in Charlotte too, right? And that had a role in your decision?
Oh, Lord. It did. When I was younger, I used to go to her games and watch in the stands with her jersey. I still have the jersey at home, framed in my room. But just I kind of looked up to her as a role model, and then for her to recruit me, I had to separate those two as a fan and a player. So that was kind of my transition when I got my first phone call from her in the recruiting process.
Are you going to get her to sign that jersey?
It's signed.
It is signed?
She signed it.
She signed it for you?
Yes, she did.
Tiffany, could you talk about the 3-on-3 tournament you competed in and just how that experience might help you for this season?
3-on-3 tournament, it was a great experience just to be with some players that I'm normally not with, and just to mingle with them. It was fun. To be in a different country was it was my first time out of the country. I did play in a little tournament in France when I was younger, but the whole 3-on-3 thing was different because the rules, and we played on outdoor courts. It was kind of in the weather. We played in the rain sometime. So everything was just kind of different, and I had to adjust on the fly. And I think that's what 3-on-3 basketball really was. It was really quick, really fast paced. It's not really time to set up. You just had to think. You had a short shot clock. So a lot of stuff was just, really quick. And I think that's going to help us this season, because that's what our game plan kind of is to play really fast. Well, not really fast, but just faster pace and not be on, train tracks or anything.
How exciting is it when you look at the schedule, see teams like Duke and Connecticut early on in the year?
It's very exciting. I think we have a lot of games that at different points of the season that, kind of we're able to gauge where we are as a team and what we need to work on. And, we're facing great competition, and not even just those games. I think our schedule in general, it's a great schedule. It's going to be a good test for us and what we're trying to accomplish, so that by the time the tournament comes, we're ready for, any challenge that's going to be faced, and it won't be anything new that's being thrown our way when the tournament time rolls around.
Thank you.
Thank you.